Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie. Oh, am I doing it?
Yeah.
It's round one.
No.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Grumble.
Small batch bourbon from Smoke Wagon. That's the bottle here. Beautiful looking bottle, and you may recognize it as the bottle that's going to be given to the 2 overall winners, as well as the 2 highest scoring Patreons, one for each of our brackets at the end of this tournament. And those top 2 will be given away by Nevada H&C Distilling. We have to thank them one more time for coming on board and so graciously giving those 2 bottles away. So thank you once again, H&C Distilling and Smoke Wagon Bourbon. Now, who are these other guys on the table?
I don't know. I don't even know what we're wasting our time with. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I mean, in Phil's case, I'm not kidding.
Oh, how dare you? All right, really quickly, let's introduce these bottles. This is Smoke Wagon Small Batch Bourbon, 100 proof, 4 to 5 years aged. Nevada H&C Distilling is the producer of this one. It is an MGP whiskey that's aged in Nevada. Sells for $53-ish. Over here for Julie, we have the Michter Single Barrel Kentucky Straight Rye, 84.8 proof. That 0.8 is very important here. 4 years aged. Sold by Michter's at about $48 around here. Finally, Bluegrass Distillers Toasted Oak Bourbon. That's 100 proof, 4 years aged, and then it gets another month in a toasted barrel, so that 1 month might be important here. Bluegrass Distillers sells for $58. So all of these between $48 and $58.
I noticed that, and that's interesting.
Okay. So there's snow on the ground. My sweatshirt is brown. We're in the 3rd round. Let's hope a winner can be found. I can't believe I just spit that out.
Love it.
Rhyme Master Phil here for all your party needs.
I'm giving everything a hard time, like I know where this is going to go. It's been a weird ride so far, so you have no idea.
Anything can happen, but man, I hope it doesn't.
Okay, so I know exactly which bottle is the Michter's.
How do you? Yeah, you can't miss
It
that.
smells like butterscotch.
And one of these is toasted, and that kind of makes it stick out like a sore thumb for me. But I still think we have to sip them, and I'm going to glass number 1 because it smells amazing to me.
Cheers.
Cheers. How about that?
Ooh, I actually liked the nose on this now that I gave it a shot.
So oaky. Oh, I love it. Sugary, oaky, spicy, caramel, vanilla, real bourbon flavors, but ramped up. I love this whiskey. It's delicious. Yeah, I know which one it is. Yeah, I know which one it is.
I concur. No objection.
On to glass number 2. Let's see what they've got in store for us.
If I stick to I'm going for more than just pure enjoyability on this ride, you know.
Over pretty quick. Yeah.
Because, man, I know what glass number 2 is.
Yeah.
And there is just, I always want it on my shelf.
The Bluegrass Distillers bottle here, one of the things that I thought about the first time we tried it was, holy cow, it's super astringent for being only 100 proof and also for having that toasting done on the back end of it. You would think that would make it extra smooth and drinkable and really easy to enjoy. There's always been a level of astringency on that bottle. If it's the glass that I think it is, and I would be 100% positive that it is, it's delivering that astringency in huge margin today, and I'll take a few more sips just to be safe, but I've got a choice here.
And my choice is not as easy, and every round I feel like I've given different notes. I remember I went oatmeal cookie with my glass, I'm going to say glass number 2, but I know what it is. So oatmeal cookie with my glass number 2, and then I went coffee, remember? I just took a sip and I go, well, you know what it really tastes like?
Here it comes.
Tiramisu, which is basically coffee cream, cookie, all the things mixed together.
Look at you.
I know, it's really good. I mean,
this is interesting because you're struggling and I didn't expect that at all.
This is gonna be a hard one for me.
I like my whiskeys.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna say it, I'm going glass 1. This was of all the matchups that I was hoping were going to be slam dunks, this one I expected it, and it's exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
I'm actually really envious of your matchup because it would be a slam dunk for me.
I mean, do let me pay a compliment to glass number 2 here. There is nice caramel there. There is rich flavor there. The oak is nice, and every time we return to this bottle, I find that I like it more. So it's not that this bottle is so bad. It's that glass number one is so good for me. So that's why this was such an easy decision. This hasn't been my favorite bottle historically anyways, and I know you don't care for it all that much, but each round and each time we return to that bottle, it does get better and better.
I was just noticing the legs on both of my glasses. Very nice.
Yeah, all the legs on this side of the table, really nice. I think you should try glass two. Go ahead. Go ahead. Drink me, Julie.
Oh, it stinks.
Drink me, Julie. Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I just hate it.
This would have been an easy matchup for
I
you.
just hate it. Like, there's not many things that I mean, there's things that I do not like. That one, it could just strike it from the whole spreadsheet. Ugh.
I actually think I might put this bottle in the decanter at some point.
No.
So it won't have a label on it. I think it might be better if you didn't know what you were drinking.
Actually, that would be good, because then when we have people like house it for us, we'll be like, drink out of the decanter.
Yeah, have the fancy stuff.
Yeah, have the fancy
That
stuff
bottle
out of the
cost
decanter.
$58.
I think I'm ready.
Really?
This is tough.
Really?
I feel like I'm making an adult decision today.
Oh boy.
Grown-up bourbon drinking decision today. Or whiskey drinking decision.
I'm actually getting nervous.
I know. So glass number 2, I love it. Hands down, I think it's so delicious.
I tasted it. I love it too.
Dessert in a glass.
Mhm.
There's 0 things to not like about it.
I would agree.
Glass number 1, however, is almost like a mix of everything that I've really enjoyed over the last year. It does feel like a grown-up version. It feels like a new Julie moving into 2022 version. It was a hard decision, but for the complexity and the finish and just the overall experience of it, instead of just pure enjoyability, I'm moving glass number 1 forward.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little surprised after all that, but I'm actually impressed by the decision, and I agree, because I think that a truly satisfying whiskey that checks more than one box, that by the end of the glass you realize you've got something special sitting in front of you, and I don't think that there's any doubt that this whiskey deserves to be here. And I think that your Michter's was you picked very well with that as well, and that one could have made it through here too. I think of the ones on the table though, that this Smoke Wagon here is the sort of the elite pick here.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see that that's the one moving forward for both of us, but we'd have to double check, I think.
Yeah.
I've got letter A.
A.
And A is Smoke Wagon. So that, yeah, not a huge surprise today. Well, I think that the best bottle moved ahead today, and I'm really happy to see it. We hope that your bracket is intact.
I'm sure it's not.
Probably not, but we hope you're having fun regardless. And day 2 of round 3 coming at you tomorrow with Nulu Toasted Rye versus Cal Farm Single Rack Black 15-year. A big rye versus an incredible bourbon. This is going to be a massive matchup with real implications for the final, I think, especially looking at some of the brackets that are out there. You don't want to miss this one. So thank you so much for joining us, and from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers. I wish the Smoke Wagon would lose so that we could just drink that every day.
I would drink these 2.